up? Welcome to day 2. Hope you guys are feeling good. We are going to just pretty much progress on what we did yesterday. A lot of similar moves. We're going to start with that TA activation. Again, that little reminder, your transverse abdominis, it is that corset muscle that kind of holds everything in, all your organs. And then again, that RA is that rectus abdominis, that kind of superficial layer that a lot of us kind of see as having core strength if we see that, which reality is if you have kind of the superficial abs, that's cool, but you can still throw your back out, so that's no fun. So we want to really train that corset muscle, which is going to really stabilize everything and keep you healthy, safe, strong in all of your movements, because hopefully you're moving a lot during the day. So let's get started. Go ahead, find your mat, and let's get this going. You can go ahead and lie down. So we're going to start again with that same TVA activation. This time you can plant your feet. So I want you to have your hands this time around your rib cage. So the bottom of your rib cage, you're going to go ahead and inhale, puffing out your belly, feeling your hip bones spread apart. In through the nose, hold that inhale. As you exhale, again, find that tip through the tailbone, lift the pelvic bone to the hips. Good. Now keep that engagement from here as you inhale. Feel the ribs expand slightly, but I want you to still keep that lower abdominal engagement. Give me one more breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Tip that tailbone. Again, squeeze that pelvic floor, kind of like you're having to pee and you want to stop it. So keeping that engagement, I want you to bring the knees over the hips. From here, I want you to bring the hands to the tops of the thighs. Notice if your belly starts to pop off and arch, I need you to tuck the tail, pull the lower belly in, and from here, you're going to press into the tops of the thighs and equally pull in with the knees. So like you're trying to stop your knees from coming towards your face, and you're pressing away with your hands. Good. Holding it here. You should immediately feel the shake here. Breathe. Keep pulling belly down into the mat for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Just a little activation exercise right here. Go ahead and bring the knees over the hips in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Again, really press into the tops of the thighs. Pull the knees towards the face. Press away. Activating that core again. Keeping your pelvis tucked under. Keep pulling belly button into the mat. Breathe here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Pull that TA closer to the spine. You got 4. You got 3. You got 2. You got 1. Release it down. From here, we're going into a lateral bird dog. So just like before, you're going to come to all fours. Knees are underneath the hips, shoulders over the wrists here. This time, we're going to go right into it. Extending right arm, thumb lifted, and left toes. Point the toes. Good. Find that extension. And from here, you're going to reach the right hand out to the side, left hand out to the side. Feel the obliques. Feel the core start to stabilize. Bring it right back center. Go ahead, drop it. Extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Take it out to the side. Bring it back center. So it should look like this. Extend it out. Open it up. Bring it back in. Pull the abs in tight. Good. Going to the other side. Beautiful. Again, really fighting through those abs so that your hip does not want to do one of these and pop out. I'm going to keep everything tight. Give me one more other side. And close it off. Awesome. So we're coming down to our forearms for a body saw bird dog. So coming to forearm, we're going to get into this forearm plank together. You're going to walk your knees back. Shoulders are going to stack over the elbows. Forearms are parallel, palms spread wide. From here, press down into your elbows to engage your chest. Tip your rib cage under, finding a little doming in the upper back. From here, pop the knees up if you feel ready, and then tuck the tail, wrap through the sides of the waist. That is your perfect forearm plank here. From here, you're going to start to press the shoulders back behind the elbows. Good. Find some dorsiflexion through the ankles. Go ahead, pull your shoulders back over the elbows. Beautiful. Take it right back. Again, keeping hips lifted here. A lot of activation through the core here. So this is an active plank. You're actively pressing away from the floor. You're pulling those abs in super tight from all four sides, tucking the tail, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the inner thighs, pressing back and driving into the elbows to pull yourself forward. Whoo, I am shaking. You guys have 10 seconds. Beautiful work. Stay with it. Good. We're coming to our booties in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to go into a little flexion for the spine here, going into a carriage sit-up. So plant your feet, reach the hands overhead. So you're going to go ahead and slowly lower vertebrae by vertebrae, tucking chin to chest. Again, tuck the tailbone under, roll all the way down. Stop just before your shoulders want to roll onto the mat. Look at your fingertips, reach all the way up, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae. It's like a sit-up, but you're actively placing each vertebrae down onto the floor. So tuck, find that C-curve through that spine, round, round, round. Pause at the bottom, feel that shake. Notice if you're making that loaf of bread, pull it in. Lose the loaf of bread and pull it up. Imagine somebody is pulling you by your fingertips. Good. At the top, you have slight roundness, slight flexion through the spine. Roll it back down, tucking chin to chest. Pulling the hip bones towards each other at the bottom. Give me one more up. Keep that breath. Exhale, pull everything in. Roll it down for 3, for 2, for 1. Beautiful. So remember those hollow body holds? We're going to do those again. So coming to your straight arm plank, again, placing hands underneath your shoulders. Extend your legs nice and long. Again, just like we set up in that forearm plank, I want you to extend your legs, pull your armpits down towards your rib cage, earthing heels to toes, like you're trying to scrunch up your mat underneath you. Good. Lift your tail, tuck your tail. Good. Just find slight doming by lifting your rib cage towards the ceiling. And then right here, we're going to find even more doming in 3, 2, 1. So press away, lift up. Good. We're going to stay here for 20 seconds. So really press, press, press away. You should find a shake almost immediately, finding activation through your entire core. Every single part of you is working here. Good. Squeeze your lower abs in. Try not to scrunch the shoulders. Keep drawing them down the back. 3, 2, 1. Roll it out. Good. One more time, 20 seconds. We press into the floor as hard as you can in 3, in 2, and 1. Press away. Press, 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 press. Good. Round that spine. Keep your neck long, though. Slight dome in the spine, nothing crazy. Keep pulling heels towards your toes. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees down. Go ahead, give a little stretch through the wrists. You can flip them over, flip them back. Good. Placing fingertips towards you, sink back into the hips. Good. We're coming back to the wrist for our last move. So this is going to be how you're going to measure a little bit of your strength gains. We're going to go into a bear plank hold. So again, flat back, as flat as you can make it this time. Not this rounding domeness, flat neutral spine. From here, you're going to bring the knees directly under the hips. Again, shoulders are over those wrists, not in front, maybe slightly 1 inch behind. That's going to take pressure off your wrists. Spiral the elbows inward. From here, I want you to flex your feet, engage your lower abs, engage your TA, wrap through the sides of the waist, and press up. We're going to hold 60 seconds here. Good. So notice if your hips are dropping. If you have a friend, ask them if your hips are dropping. Maybe record yourself, but keep your hips in line with your shoulders. Gaze right in between your fingertips. Keep spiraling those triceps inward, elbow crease pointed forward. Pull the abs in tight. Tuck the tail. Hold here. Hold here. You are creating 2 90-degree angles with your knees. Breathe. Keep pressing away here. You should feel the quads light up. You should feel the glutes. You should feel your low abs, your upper abs. Your entire body is working. active plank here. So goal is to make it through this whole 60 seconds. Keep pressing away from the floor, engage the chest, lift the rib cage up towards the sky. Breathe, breathe, breathe in through the nose. Exhale, press away a little harder. Pull the abs in a little tighter. Inhale through the nose. Press away a little harder. Pull the abs in a little tighter. You're almost there. Last 10 seconds. We got 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees wide. Press back into that beautiful child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Stretch nice and long here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful work. Go ahead and roll it up. Going into a cat-cow just for a little mobility to get finished here. Go ahead and press away from the floor, tuck chin to chest. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. Round, round, round that spine. Tuck the tail, squeeze the glutes. And inhale, send the shoulders down the back. Gaze lifts, belly drops. Exhale, reverse that. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Middle of your back lifts towards the ceiling. Press away. Inhale. Give me one more set. Inhale one more time. Gaze lifts. And let it go. Awesome work, crew. So we really worked on a lot of that center core today. A lot of activations, a little bit of an advancement from yesterday. So hopefully you guys are getting the feeling of that TA engagement. You want to try to keep that throughout all of your movements. Majority of any move you make, you want to try to find that engagement, especially if it's a power move, if it's a balance move, anything like that. You want to find your TA, you want to engage it, and that's going to help you find your balance. It's going to help you move more functionally. It's going to help take stress off of your joints and put it right in your core, which is pretty dang powerful. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow on the mat.